Hello, NOelle here. Today I'm going to do some surplus cooking. I volunteer on a church meals team where we feed about 60 volunteers on Sunday morning services. Raita is similar to what you might know as the Greek yogurt sauce. To get this party started, I washed and peeled a cucumber, an English cucumber. You can use any cucumber, but the reason I like this is because there's less moisture in it. I'm going to cut it into sections that are manageable. And the reason why is when you go to use this, I would quarter it. And then right off the bat, I would get rid of the seeds. Just take those right on out, but do save them because we can use those to repair the sauce. The reason why you do this is it helps you control the amount of moisture that is in your sauce. So if you like a thicker sauce, don't put them in. If you like a runnier sauce, then you can certainly chop them up and put those to use. This one doesn't really have a whole lot of seeds, to be honest with you. All right, that's pretty firm. All right, so as I mentioned, this is one of those recipes that might frustrate somebody who needs to follow directions. So this would be a good one for you to jump off with and think outside your your left brain. Use your right brain. The goal is really, what is your preference? Because if you weren't taking this to a potluck and you were the one eating it, what do you like? And being this meal is rice-based, I'm going to make this a little heavier in salt to kind of perk up the rice dish a little bit. The volunteers know that there's a little extra salt in it. All right. Hey, anybody else love using a tiny knife? This is an NOelle. My employer gave this to me. I'm always favoring a small knife. I have all the big knives I could need, but I just don't like, I've never liked working with big knives. Use my little chopper. I love gadgets and anything that helps. As we age, you know, our joints are swollen and it makes it more difficult. But what's nice about this is you get to fine tune how much thickness you want. And I'll just do a preliminary chop here. And actually, this is a fun little unit. When I have kids over, they love this. And you'll see why. This would probably be something your husband would like. Remind him of his youth and pull starting a motor. So you just simply put the top on and look at this, pull. And I'm going to show you where it's at right now after 2 pulls. I would like mine a little bit more finer diced. So 4 pulls, and I think I'll go a couple more pulls. You are unfamiliar with why Indians have a lot of yogurt with their meal. It tempers the heat of a meal, the spiciness of a meal. Of course, it's very healthy for you. Yeah, hope you give this a try. It's pretty simple. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks good to me. All right, I'm going to dump that in. And I'm going to hold back on the seed portions there, so I may use them. Hey, I'm going to pass along a tip. If you ever have something with ribs in your processing, those are to throw the food back in front of the blade, but it's a barrier. You can't scrape it out. So what I have learned is straddle one ridge between your 2 fingers and pull your food out that way. See how quickly that cleans it? Oh. Can see that. Other than, you know, repairing as you go. What I chose to do actually to keep this healthy, my husband found non-fat sour cream and non-fat yogurt. Can you see that? Which way are you reading? All right, I'm going to dump in most of the yogurt. Can always add more. We do eat yogurt around here. We're not really big sour cream eaters unless It's for some special recipe. I'm going to put in most of the sour cream. Might as well do all of it. It's not a big tub. It's definitely a more watery version, this fat-free version. The yogurt seemed thick enough. All right, now, here's one of the secret ingredients. This is black salt. It has a bit of a sulfurous smell. And normally I don't measure. I just put a pinch in, but for the sake of this recipe, I'm going to put in, what is that? 1/4 teaspoon. It just doesn't look like a 1/4 teaspoon. This stuff is so awesome. It's so unique. It just really lends itself to this. Looks like more than that, doesn't it? And then the other ingredient is ground cumin, also known as Jeera. And I think I'm going to put, I think I will put a teaspoon in there just to see what happens here. All right, so I'm going to incorporate this. And those are really all the ingredients you need. Oh, I'm sorry, one other ingredient, you add salt on top of that. So I'll taste test this in a minute. Smells so good. The funky sulfur smell of that black salt, at first you think it's off-putting, but it's amazing, really, the flavor. At least a tablespoon. Can't get it in here. All right. So here, we'll start with a teaspoon. 1, 2. It needs 3. Of course, it'll take a little bit. That was kosher salt. So it'll take a little bit for that to break down. Ooh, product review. I would say this is a fail. It's a bit on the salty side. So I'm going to repair and add the rest of this yogurt. I'll repackage this in a to-go container. Actually, I do a couple containers because then they can leave some of it in the refrigerator and with each new service pull out a fresh batch.